I call it gender bilingual communication. You have to literally be able to speak two languages in order to be successful. So Elle Magazine asked me to write an article about women running for office in 2008 at the exact moment that we thought we were going to have our first woman president the first time. There were dozens of organizations that had organized to help women run, but they weren't moving the dial. Women were half as likely as men to even think about running for office. And so it was that mindset issue that I got fascinated with. And as I looked, I found that the same dynamic was true, not just in politics, but in business, in how women thought about entrepreneurship, even in nonprofit organizations, which women were, predominantly the founders of and workers in. And I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked, and I had to figure out why. I came to the conclusion that was really different from what most of the other studies found, which generally said women have less ambition than men. And I realized that the deciding factor is we are socialized differently around power and intention. And just as I was rewarded as a child for being still and small, it impacts how you think. But more than that, the narrative of history has been written as one of wars and battles and fighting for finite resources. And if you believe resources are finite, that's what you do. And that's how men had pretty much defined the culture as a whole and had created a culture in which women weren't comfortable. Why would we want that kind of power? Women had borne the brunt of the negative aspects of that kind of power. In war, which the men started, the women were victimized in all kinds of ways. The truth is, you can't get anything done if you're not willing to use your power. You can't be a leader if you're not willing to use your power. You can't see yourself as a leader if you're not willing to embrace power and use it. So ultimately, I ended up writing about it in this book, No Excuses, 9 Ways Women Can Change How We Think About Power. In 2014, with the co-founder, I launched Take the Lead, which is what I am doing now. And our mission is to reach gender parity in leadership in every sector by 2025.
So I guess